this month.
No, definitely.
What did that thing get? 6 miles a gallon? It took a lot of fuel.
When you have something like that, it doesn't matter about fuel mileage.
No. It does feel nice to feel that wind go. You see that? That was like some skill right there.
Don't do that when we're in public.
Okay. We are in public.
So
we're on film.
We are. So I got my wife a new vehicle. We went car shopping.
It's right there.
Yep. We went car shopping.
At our world headquarters, we can see that new van.
Yep. And you ought to go use car shopping
Nope.
with me. It's
My wife says I'm really bad.
it's an
I can't
experience.
imagine you.
It's an experience. So we go.
Whoa. Everything is an experience to you. Going to get groceries is an experience. Ice cream even.
Ain't that the truth?
Something's gonna happen, folks. It's gonna happen for sure.
And that's truth.
You tipped that little lady across the street from you well.
I do.
I hope so.
I do. I went in there and asked for a milkshake the other day, and I said, "Hold the ice cream." So we went car shopping, and my idea going
You
car
didn't
shopping.
go car shopping.
What?
You went van shopping.
Well,
That
yeah,
is like
yeah.
a Chrysler minivan.
It is Chrysler minivan. So
Bumping minivan.
well, hey, don't pick on a man driving a minivan. You know why?
I got one.
You know why?
I got two vans. Two. I got two vans.
Do you know why you don't pick on a man driving a minivan? He's lost all dignity in life already, so don't pick on him.
I kind of like my minivan.
They are comfortable.
Yeah.
They are comfortable.
When you get hurt, and your wife can put all the seats down for you to be taken to
Yes.
the hospital. I know
Yes.
from personal experience.
That is true. That is true.
I had to come back from getting, I had the spinal tap up in Mayo Clinic.
I'll take that jackhammer and give you a spinal tap.
And it didn't go so good. It was my 11th spinal tap in my life. 11th.
Oh.
Don't recommend them, folks.
Oh man, that sounds
And
terrible.
I couldn't hardly walk. And Erica was really good. She was a nice little saint. She put all them seats down. She put a bunch of blankets down for me, and I just laid in the back of that van in a ball the whole way home. And it mostly in tears. Man, I tell you what, I was gimped up. Thank God for the minivan.
Oh, so we go van shopping because my wife wanted a van. Oh man,
Got my tea assistant.
I tell you
Thank
what,
you.
you've got a good
Saint
assistant
Erica.
there.
She is a
Saint
blessing.
Erica.
We got so busy, I forgot my Earl Grey.
Oh man, is that why your hair's gray?
No,
Okay.
that's children
So
and people.
so it was
Like
my
you
wife.
when you're driving,
Well, that
hanging your
happened.
head out the door. Like a
It's
dog.
window. So it was my wife's birthday this week, so I decided I would take
Saint,
her.
whoa, Saint Heidi had a birthday.
She did. She did.
What a blessed woman of
Yeah.
God.
It was interesting.
God has to truly bless her if he's married to you. That's all I'm gonna say.
That-
I hear children.
You know,
I hear children.
I constantly remind her how much she's blessed to be married to me.
Really.
Yep. God's blessed her so much and given her me. That's how I remind her of that every morning. And then I dodge frying pan.
That one.
Yeah, that one. She's got a bigger one than that.
So I think with 5 people in your house, you need a bigger one than that.
Yep.
I have
So-
this friend, her name is Sam. She bought me
Sam.
this huge, that huge red frying pan I used to
Oh,
make.
that one's a nice one.
Man, I saved the bacon grease. And I made fried taters night.
You know,
With farmer's dust on 'em.
I think
Highly recommend the farmer's dust. And that's no endorsement because I know who makes it. It's a Dutch thing.
after your experience, I think God was speaking to you at that fast food restaurant, and I think God was telling
Folks,
you
I had a bad experience this week.
to lay off the bacon.
I hadn't had bacon for like 8 days or 9. It was really getting bad.
He gets grumpy more than normal. He gets grumpy normally, but more than normal.
Well, I get hangry.
You do get hangry.
That's a real thing. It is.
It is. It is. With
You
some people.
give me a cheeseburger, and I'll be a lot happier. So, Erica's decided we're going to stop at this Wendy's, and I'm like, oh, they got the Baconator. And I go in there, folks. I can't make this crap up. I go into the store. There's nobody nobody in there. That's not a good sign. You're at a Wendy's at a truck stop, and there's nobody in line. And I'm like, huh. The girl comes up.
But you were hungry for a Baconator.
I might have ate 2.
Oh, man.
Well, I didn't get any none. And the girl comes up, and I noticed she was kind of waddling. And I was like, what the heck? And she, we need to order 6 single Baconators.
And then he looked at Erica and said, what do you want?
All 3 of us, two each. We don't get French fries. So, and we're just getting a single bacon. They got the little Baconator. So we're going to get 2 each. No fries.
No fries.
And she said, well, sir, there is a shortage in this world right now. We are out of bacon. I wasn't laughing. Because in my heart, I have ADD, so I get tunnel focused. I'm focused on this light at the end of the tunnel.
You were focused on bacon.
I couldn't even tell her what else I wanted to eat. I stood there, and she said, sir, my back's really hurting. I'm on a lot of pills. Can you hurry up? And I'm like, wow, you are fueled up on some Oxycontin or something here.
And you think my stories and my experiences are
So
something.
it gets better.
Man.
It gets better. So I tell the girl, we want 4 plain, naked, double cheeseburgers. No mayonnaise and mustard and crap. Just 4, and then a chicken sandwich, naked, because I bet I don't like lettuce. And she said, but you ordered 6 sandwiches earlier. That's only 5. I said, well, we ordered something different. And, well, I don't understand. I said, ma'am, we want 4 double plain cheeseburgers, nothing on, and a plain chicken sandwich. Well, I don't understand. So then we tried drinks. And I got it through her head that we want 5 sandwiches.
5 sandwiches.
5. I needed a strawberry lemonade and a pineapple mango lemonade. I had tea in the van because I carried my own.
Gotcha.
And she said, you want 2 strawberry mango lemonades? I said, I'm like, are you serious? She said, well, wait a minute. You want 2 strawberries and 2 mangoes? I said, no, man. But you got 5 sandwiches. And I'm like speechless. I've been trying to order at this point. I'm serious for like 10 or 11 minutes.
Oh, man.
Serious time has passed. So she's like, are you done? My back's really hurting. I need to go take another pill. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're on so many pills you can't stay awake. So I look at the total because I'm like, this is surely going to be screwed up. It's right. 1 strawberry lemonade, 1 pineapple mango, 4 double naked cheeseburgers, and a chicken.
You
about had to sacrifice her.
You lost your squirrel.
So it's right.
It's right.
I hand her my card. I can't touch that. You need to swipe it. So I swipe it. And I hear them in the background. They're trying to make all this. Don't you tell him next time he can't order that many of the same kind of sandwich. It backs up the line. I'm like, line? There ain't nobody here. And I hear him talking about 4 lemonades. And I finally screamed. I'm like, hey, you. It is 1 and 1. No lemonade, strawberry and kiwi mango, or pineapple and mango. It's 2, but you said 3 things. I said, no, the ones mix. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
I was almost in tears. So there's still nobody in the store. Erica comes in like, what is going on? Like, take the drinks and leave, please.
Just take the drinks and leave. Oh, man.
I get outside, she's like, there is nobody in there. And I'm like, I know. But I got in trouble for backing up the law.
This is about as bad as to going somewhere with me.
And I was like, okay, I get it. We're in pandemic whatever.
Yeah,
And there's no bacon. But just finish the dang order.
That's you know, let's be honest though. We've been in this pandemic for 2 years.
Yeah.
And
wait, I had a pandemic thing I want to talk about. I'll forget. Let me.
you
Squirrel.
oh mercy, right here,
Folks,
Theodore.
Listen, Linda, listen. For all you baby people out there that got a kid that don't have no formula, go get your goat. That goat milk will be just. And I'm not no doctor, but I do eat bacon. But I can tell you that goat milk's good for them babies.
And I promise.
And I don't have no PhD, but just maybe the redneck degree of I drank goat milk and it's supposed to be good for you.
And I promise you, you will not need a one of those things you push around the lawn and it cuts the grass. You won't need one of the lawnmowers.
Yeah, save the world. Throw away your lawnmower.
And neither will your neighbor.
And you'll have the best fertilizer.
And forget having flowers.
Well, they're just a nuisance.
Well, you know what a flower is? Do you know what a flower is?
It's 1 days of entertainment.
No, it's a weed that somebody took time to love.
Oh my goodness, I never heard that.
I told my wife.
My mom
that.
had a flower shop for a long time. I never heard that.
I told my wife that.
Mom, did you ever hear that?
A flower is a weed that somebody took time to love. Do you know what a weed is?
I don't know, but someone got pokies on.
It's an unloved flower.
It's an unloved flower.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Have you ever ate a dandelion?
Yes, my mom used
Man,
to
they're really
force
good.
us as kids.
No,
You
you
know-
fry
you
them
know-
up like a mushroom.
You know, when you were a kid, did your daddy ever tell you to go get a switch, cut a switch, and bring it back?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my mom used to tell us.
his belt. He was quite a bit bigger than me.
My mom used to tell us to go
That's a
and
fact, Jack.
pick our own dandelion greens for dinner, and we dreaded that worse than any whooping.
Did you fry them? How'd you cook them?
Boiled them.
Ooh.
Yes.
I had dandelion soup one time. I didn't care for that.
No, neither did I.
Folks,
Neither did I.
free food right here. You go out and you pick you some non-goat arid dandelions, not around goats and sheep, or dogs or cats.
And you make them
Soak
for
them in salt water for a minute.
and you make them for dinner for company you don't want to come back.
No, they taste just like a mushroom.
No,
They do too.
no.
Yes, they do. That's it.
You've
We're
been eating
cooking
some bad mushrooms.
We're going to be cooking some dandelions. For
You've been eating some bad mushrooms.
You've never had fried dandelions.
No.
Soak them,
No.
peel them, bread
No.
them,
Nope.
cook them in butter. Not margarine, folks. It's only one
Listen,
molecule away from
listen.
plastic. It'll kill you.
I've seen how much bacon grease you use, so I can just imagine how much
You know,
margarine and butter
funny
you
thing
use.
is, I heard from my cardiologist today.
Did you?
Yep. They said I have a really good ticker. I
Really?
couldn't believe it.
Really?
They said I passed my stress test and imaging.
Huh.
And that's
you
what they
have-
said.
Don't you?
Said you said I had to list,
Did you?
my daily diet.
Oh boy.
I
Oh boy,
had
how
to-
long did that list go? I mean, it was a scroll that just dropped out and rolled out.
Well, I got hard salami and bacon both on that list, and cheeseburgers. A lot of cheeseburgers, a lot of bacon, and a lot of hard salami.
And everything in that is cooked in bacon grease. Did you tell him that?
No butter.
I need to call
Butter.
him back and talk to him.
Real butter.
I need to talk to him.
Salted cream butter. It's healthy for you. Listen.
So what did they say?
They couldn't believe it.
Do you have to go in for a lung function test?
Yep, Monday.
I take one of those every day. If I can kiss my wife for a minute and a half without gasping for air, then I know my lungs are functioning pretty good.
Say hi. God bless you.
So, do you want to hear about our van shopping experience?
You're what?
Van shopping experience.
Hey, that's a nice looking van.
Well, there's a story
By the
behind it.
time you get that woman something decent.
Well, just hold on.
oh
Hold on.
no.
So, my
Did it have
idea,
a broken? Did it have a tree growing up through it or something?
just
or what?
wait. So, my idea of shopping
Tea
for a
break.
vehicle. My idea for shopping for vehicles, I find the cheapest dealership,
Uh
the lowest prices.
huh.
And I go in and ask, what's in your back lot that's broken down?
Uh huh.
That's normally how I do it.
I like that Facebook
So-
marketplace.
Yes. Well, I tried that. But
Did you tell? Wait, wait. So the whole point in this is, though, guess what happened today? Again.
What's this again thing?
The big turd Ford
broke
down.
It
had no brakes.
It had a meltdown.
It had zero brakes. It did not have no brakes.
It lacked a little bit on the stopping power. When you pushed that pedal, it felt like you were stepping on a soft egg. One of those eggs that the shell hadn't hardened on. It was real squishy. You ever get those?
No.
When you're like waiting there at the back of the chicken and waiting for that egg to come out, sometimes they're soft shell.
No.
And that's kind of like when the brake pedal felt like. So back to
the Ford broke down again.
Yes, it did. But it's fixed, I think. So
did your dad go get it?
Yes.
Your dad got it.
Well, my mom or my dad drove it, yes, which is going to be an exciting story for next week when I hear how that went. So we go shopping for a van, and we stop at this one lot, and we started up this one van they had for like $8,000, and man, that thing sounded worse than some of my better vehicles, and I mean it was rough.
Was it a Chrysler?
It was Chrysler.
Probably had head out of it.
So possibly. So we left that lot. We went to another lot, and we're driving around this one, and man, it was a clunker and a flopper. And you ran over one bunch, it clunked over here, and it flopped over here, and it was actually looking better than some of the others. But that was a vehicle from the back lot. I asked him. I said, what do you have on the back lot that has not been cleaned, that's got puke stains all through it, that's got trash all over it, that's got monster stickers all over the dash? What do you have that I can get a deal on? And so he took us out. He said, I got the one just for you. So he took us out there, and it had mixed-match tires and everything, and puke stains in the back carpet, and that was the one that was clunking and flopping, and we were really considering that. It was leaking more fluid than it had in it, but that's all right. It keeps everything lubricated underneath. And so we decided we would think about that one, and we went down the road and went and found this other lot. And we were looking at this van out front, and we were walking away, and my good wife, she...
Saint Heidi.
Yes, she turned around the backside of the building and down in the bramble and weeds. I mean, weeds growing up, unloved flowers growing up all around this thing. Had a flat tire, dead battery, a little bit dirty on the inside, and she said, go and ask them how much they want for that. I mean, we had no idea if it ran or nothing. So I went in and we wheeled and dealed over this van before we even went down and looked at it. And of course it didn't start, it had a flat tire and everything, but we bought it. My poor wife, but you know.
Is that why it's leaning to the back right now?
No, that might, I just gotta pump that tire up before I go home.
The driver's side back is squat.
Well, I gotta pump that tire up before I go home.
Oh,
that backside does have a tire. The size tire is smaller than the rest of the three, so it does have.
What size you need?
Well, I don't know. There's four.
Don't you like how these people just go by at like 1 mile an hour staring?
They're looking at my nice van here. So the whole truck.
I'll be looking at the sun glow we got on us for all these lights.
So the truck blew the brakes out, and I thought about calling you to have me drive it down. Because I drove down the mechanic shop, which is about, 15 miles.
Is that speed dial?
You know,
I bet that was on speed dial.
My wife asked when I went down there.
It says numbers like burnt into your phone.
It's on one of the favorites.
Okay.
She asked. She said, "Have you talked to him about getting onto a retainer? Just having him on a retainer for the amount of times that our vehicles just cycle through his shop." And I thought about it, but I didn't ask him that. So I drove down there all the way with no brakes.
Yeah.
And Zeke, he didn't volunteer to drive in front of me. He said, I'll follow behind. But we came up with this great idea.
But Zeke's really good with a rope. He could have lassoed your ball of your truck and slowed you down.
Well, that's what we thought. We thought, okay, so you put the vehicle with no brakes in front, you put a tow chain to the back, and the back acts as your parachute. So when you need to slow down, he slows you down as you're coming up the stop sign. And then when you get to the stop sign, you accelerate, and he lets off his brakes, and you can just go. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got this all down pat.
Did you come back with a bumper?
Did I come back with a bumper?
Well, it's a Ford following a Ford, right?
Yeah. No, we didn't come back with a bumper, but we have the best invention we came up with.
Okay, let's hear it.
Heated,
Y'all,
heated,
make a comment.
heated tailgates.
What?
Heated tailgates.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna let y'all know something. This ain't scripted, so I'm just hearing this just like you are, and I knew it was gonna be something epic. So that's why I said leave a comment.
Heated tailgates.
Okay, I gotta hear more.
When you're sitting
You're talking
waiting for
to
the
a car
tow
guy.
truck, your butt can at least be warm.
Oh.
You know, there's no training classes. I thought. You know, I looked into.
Oh my God!
I looked into.
Saint Heidi.
I looked into becoming a trash collector.
Uh-huh.
There's no training classes.
Nope.
You kind of pick it up as you go along.
Yep. Heated tailgate, folks. Right there. You heard it. You heard it first.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
So
We got technical difficulties. Which one?
My phone's real blurry on YouTube. You have no sound on Facebook.
What?
no sound. Did you turn your sound on?
We need to start all over. We're almost done.
Or Theodore here.
I'm gonna go on.
Did
We just had some of the most epic.
We did, and they were good. They were good stories.
Heated tailgate.
Heated tailgates, yes.
Oh man, this is a bummer. Oh. Is it touching one of them? Go ahead and stop it.
Well, we gotta figure out how to get you sound.
Do it on video.
Okay, well, chill out because you're still live on Facebook or YouTube.
Where are you going? You're leaving me all alone.